What's this incredible news of yours?
You're not going to believe it.
Try me.
Well, earlier this morning, I was kind of in the doghouse with my father. I missed a showing that we've been working on. I completely forgot about it. So I went to Dad's office to apologize, and he practically bit my head off.
His darling daughter, the apple of his eye?
I'd never seen him like that. He had a lot on his mind. Apparently, a friend of his was in the hospital. But for some reason, he decided to take it all out on me. Anyway, he felt terrible about doing it. In fact, he felt so bad, he asked me what he could do to make it up to me.
Women, I swear, we're no match for you.
It was my big chance. I told him the only way I'd feel better was if he put my 2 sketches into production for summer.
What?
Well, he'd been saying he'd think about it.
I thought it was too late.
Well, so did I, but then after I got on him about it, Clarke, he agreed. He said he'd add them to the line.
Well, what do you know?
He's going into production right away. Of course, he thinks both sketches are mine.
My design is going into production at Forrester's.
Isn't it fabulous?
I can't believe it. I can't believe you did this for me.
I told you I would.
Yeah, but after the other night...
Especially after the other night.
You know something? I feel like I could just hug you.
So don't just stand there. Hug me.
Oh, yes. The yearbooks. The yearbooks, so that I know it is Beth Logan. The yearbooks that prove she was the one dating Eric in college. But that doesn't mean, it doesn't have to mean that he's seeing her now. I mean, the flowers in the hospital room, they don't necessarily have to be from Eric. There really wasn't a signature. I mean, it was just the letter E. It could have been anyone. All right, it did look like his handwriting. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, God, I want to be wrong.
Weatherly Florist.
Hello, this is Stephanie Forrester.
Mrs. Forrester, how nice to hear your voice.
Thank you. I wonder if you could help me. We have a friend that's ill and in the hospital, and Eric was supposed to order some flowers for her. Could you tell me if he took care of that?
Well, yes, your husband was in early this morning. Here it is. Mrs. Beth Logan.
Yes.
Yes, he sent her a very lovely arrangement.
Thank you.
Close but no cigar, huh?
What?
You're excited about your design going into production, but not that excited.
Are you kidding? I could jump out of my skin.
So where's the congratulatory kiss? Congratulations.
Congratulations to you. You're the one who made it happen.
Are you talking about that kiss or your design going into production?
Both.
Well, then I'll take full responsibility.
Does this mean you're not mad at me anymore?
Mad?
The other night, When you left the restaurant, you were pretty burned.
Didn't I have a right to be? Tell me about her.
Who?
This other woman in your life.
Kristen.
Clarke, whoever she is, I can promise you, I'm not going to make it easy on her.
I can see that.
And now that we'll be in business together,
Kristen, there aren't any strings attached to your letting your dad go into production with my design.
no, Clarke, no strings. But we will be spending a lot of time together getting these projects ready for market.
Sure.
And I think I ought to forewarn you. I'm not giving up. I don't care who she is, Clarke. She's gonna have a real fight on her hands. And before this is all over, you're going to have to decide between us. I'll keep in touch.
You found what you were looking for.
In a manner of speaking.
You found the woman Dad was seeing in college.
Well, let's say I took a nostalgic trip back into the past.
Meaning?
Meaning just that. Nothing more, nothing less.
Well, ready to give up then?
Give up?
Admit, maybe you've been chasing a ghost. That there is no other woman in Dad's life. I worry about you.
Well, don't worry about me now or ever. You get on with your own life.
Still, I do worry.
Don't. And I'll tell you why. Because there isn't a woman in the world that could take Eric away from me if I'm determined to keep him. And believe me, I'm determined.
That's what I like to hear.
Believe it or not, Mother and I are getting closer. Or seem to be.
That's great. That's great.
I don't know if Mother's changing or if I am.
Is there something going on in my little sister's life I don't know about? Maybe.
A man? Yes. The first man, really, that I've given a second thought to since moving back from New York.
Why do I feel like there's a story in New York?
Rich, I'm gonna need your help with this guy. Especially with Dad. He's not gonna be too thrilled.
Then they've met?
No. No one in the family has. No, that's not quite right. Mother met him briefly a while back. So, you gonna help me with this guy or not?
Why don't you tell me a little bit about him? Starting with why you need my help.
Actually, Ridge, I already told you a little bit about him.
You're not saying what I think you are.
It's Clarke.
Oh, Kristen, you're still seeing him? Dad is not going to approve of you with a guy that works for Spectra.
And you, what do you think?
The truth?
No. I take that back. Why don't you save it? At least until you meet him. Fair enough?
Fair enough.
Ridge. You'll meet him tonight. He's coming for dinner. That is, if I can get a hold of Mother. I'm gonna need her help with Dad, too. Maria, do you have any idea where Mother is?
No, Kristen.
How long ago did she leave?
I'm not sure. I was upstairs cleaning.
And she didn't say where she was going or when she'd be back? Well, has she called?
No.
All right, Maria. Thanks a lot. You can go ahead and start dinner. I'm sure she'll be back soon.
Claire says she hasn't been at the office. I saw Dad before he left. He was on his way out to see someone. So I doubt Mother's with him.
What do you suppose is going on?
Could be anything.
Like what?
Like maybe she just got stuck somewhere and lost track of the time.
Damn, I really wanted to talk to her about dinner tonight.
Chris, I think you ought to give up on this thought of having Clarke over tonight. Even if Mother gets home, there's just not enough time to plan anything.
Yeah, I know. It just would have been the perfect night.
What's the big rush?
I've got to make this work, Rich. I've got to start making some points here.
Wait a minute. I thought you said this Clarke had the hots for you.
I thought so, too. Now I'm not so sure.
Hey, what's going on?
Apparently, there's another woman.
He told you that?
No, I asked. He didn't want to get into it, but he did say there was someone else.
You're really crazy about this guy, aren't you?
He's the first man in I don't know how long that I've felt this way about. I don't want to lose him, Ridge. And I'm not giving up. Whoever this other woman is, I'm gonna beat her at her own game. Somehow, I'll find a way.
You still haven't said a word. Tea will be ready soon. Stephanie. Obviously, there's something bothering you. Why else would you come here? Whatever it is, you can talk to me about it.
Can I?
You must know by now how I feel towards you.
I didn't come here to have a discussion with you about feelings between you and me.
All right. But there's something.
Yes, there is something.
Can I help?
I don't know. But I realized something today, Clarke. I realized that there aren't a lot of people in my life that I can talk to.
What about your husband?
Least of all, Eric.
Is that what this is about? Your marriage? You said things weren't working, haven't been for a while. Are you considering a divorce?
I know I shouldn't be talking to you about this.
It's all right. Clearly, there isn't anyone else you can talk to. So, there's this other woman.
The least likely person that you could imagine.
Isn't that always the way?
Yes, I guess it is. Can I use your phone, please? I really should call home. I'm sure my family will be concerned.
Go ahead.
Thank you.
Hello.
Ridge.
Where the hell are you, Mother?
Well, I'm downtown. I mean, time just sort of got away from me. Is your father home?
No.
Do you know where he is?
When I left the office, he was on his way out. He said there was someone he had to see.
I'll be home shortly, all right? Bye. Someone he has to see.